This is educational, not trading or investment advice, okay? This is entertainment, mainly educational. Future stocks, bond trading of any kind involves substantial risk. You may lose everything you have. Before trading or investments, do your own due diligence. This is not a recommendation to go out and trade with your money, okay? If you do so, you're on your own. If you're watching or listening to this video, you are agreeing to these terms. Okay, let's get to it. Welcome and thanks for stopping by. Here we are, Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel. Day trading for an ROI payout. It's just my trade journal market analysis, rule-based price action trading, daily affirmation. I see it and understand rigid discipline and rules, flexible and outcome expectations. Independent thinker, impeccable risk manager, precision-based trader, responsible business manager. So on the left, the NASDAQ, in the middle, the S&P, we got a big break on the dailies down on the black candle bodies. And inversely, on the far right, the dollar is going up. Who knew this was going to happen on the very first day of trading 224? We've got a real nice expansion. I'm just grateful for any two-way action because it's not what we really had the last prior 2 months. So let's go and look at the levels first on the daily, then we'll go to the 15. Next chart. Okay, so I've blown up these charts on the daily. So what I'm really interested in here is the middle chart, the S&P 500, because right at this moment, you see we're repricing this 1 hour fair value gap that we really haven't explored for the last several days. And on the dollar, what we've done is we've hit 2 daily volume imbalances. So we've cleared these 2, and we're all the way up into a daily fair value gap. Is it proportional? Probably not, but still, with the dollar up, I think that if it can hold this through the RTH first hour or two, it's going to be real tough sledding for any bulls on the S&P indices or the NASDAQ. We'll look at this a little bit further, but this is a big deal. This 1 hour fair value gap is a big deal. Now, what do we have below it? We have a weekly volume imbalance. So that's way down here at 47.68. Below that, a daily fair value gap. So it goes on and on, the number of PD arrays basically that have happened. And of course, that November high is 46.47. So I'm for a pretty volatile 2024. I think it's going to be very much a different program channel frequency that we're going to be in contact with. And you really need to understand that if there is going to be a lot more higher volatility, then what we've got to do is really control the size on the trades. And that's exactly what I'm doing. It's about time, and it's about sizing the suitable amount of contracts that I'm going to carry in the future. So let's go to the smaller time frame on the ES and next chart. Benchmark 15-minute, and you can see the pattern here. We had this last day of the year trading up near the highs of the year, which were 48, 41.50, and this was Friday's Globex during the London silver bullet, and we were at 48.40.50, not quite to the high of the prior day, but here we are in the Globex on Tuesday, New Year 2024, and definitely a lower high. So this is an intermediate high, and then we've got basically, you got to treat this as a Judas swing, and we go all the way down here, and we're currently, look at this, breaking this 1 hour fair value gap. Now the 2 black lines, this is the new week open gap, 48.12.75 and 48.18. So before the price gives up the ghost on Tuesday, first day, we want to see if there's any gas in the tank to climb back up out of the basement into this before we close on Tuesday. It is non-farm payroll week for Friday, and we've got FOMC minutes from their last meeting on tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday. So again, what I'm looking at is the next stop, if we have a continuation down, is this volume imbalance and then the daily fair value gap. So yeah, 4750s are definitely on the table. I think we had no business other than a lot of baloney and politics. So we closed out the year super high and jacked up. And I think right now the market's very vulnerable to at least being a two-way market. I'm going to time my entries on the right time of the week, the day of the week, the time of the day, and again, calibrating for size. So this kind of wraps it. It's a quick video and just getting in the rhythm of it. First day of the new year. Thank you for stopping by, and shout out for the new year to the OGs, subscribers, and I want to welcome any new subscribers. Aloha and take care. Bye.